going up, you'll see light. And now we can see a glorious view of the sea very close by. Turning around, if you look through this orchid, you can see two little feeler thingies on top of the onion bulb type thing. I guess it's like an onion bulb thing. And if you shine light on them, they react to the light. So, now that we've given the plant light, we probably have to give the plant something else too. Going back down. There's our plant with its little feeler thingies up, getting light. And if you go further, yes, you can go further, you will notice you're going, well, back up. Hang on a second. Am I going the right way? Oh, I'm not going the right way. My apologies. Like I said, it's difficult to find your way around down here sometimes. I think, that goes back there. Huh. I think you have to go... Yeah, there's a very specific path you have to look for. There's white flowers you gotta look for. No, it's up one more, I think. Yep, these white flowers. These little white flowery looking things. I guess they're supposed to be mushrooms. But you gotta look around for these. And once you find those, you go through that opening. There's some sort of fruit in there, and look what looks like whatever ate it picked it pretty clean. You can see there's tons of insects there. Going down. Going down. I don't know why the game has these weird little freezes. I like those two little hanging vines. They're kind of cool looking just because of the white flowers. But, oh. I never noticed these weird looking flowers before. They look sort of like they belong under the ocean. I'm noticing new things every time I play this game. But, I don't think... No, you can't continue any further. That's a totally wrong direction. Or can you? Oh, we can get closer to this plant. That's right. Oh, that's right. You actually have to. So, what you gotta do is get that plant to close because we need the other plant open so it can be pollinated. And to do that, we gotta try up sunlight. You hear that? Now the plant is closed up. Still with me, Jolteon?
Yes.
You're just not saying much.
Yeah, I can't think of anything to say right now.
Edanna, you can't think of anything to say about it right now.
Yeah, I don't know. There's just too much. It leaves me speechless.
This blue root is kind of interesting. And as you can see, the insects are still swarming around it, and we don't want that. We want them over-pollinating the other one. Now, if you poke this, it's kind of those puffball mushrooms, and it emits a little cloud of spores. Those are actually called Vesuvius mushrooms. Walk on here. You see more of those strange puffball-type mushrooms. Poke this huge one, and it shoots out a ton of spores. Oh no, I'm allergic to mold. Apparently so are the insects because they go to the other place. They're going to the other plant now. And now that plant is open. And what that means is that you can go in this blue root. And if you turn around, well, no, not there. But if you go up and you look, more Savito pages. That, well, just one. That one's really short, and it's nothing real important. It's just Savito saying, well, I finished this painting. Well, I'll just read it. It just says, the final painting is almost done. It's been hard work in the heat, but he must see everything that happened. As he follows the instructions I have left him, he will feel the pain I've suffered. If he doesn't, perhaps both of us will die. So it's just another little threatening note, is all. We're actually almost done with Edanna, which is good because I think we made it in a pretty good time.
That's what I expected. Edanna was the age that I took the longest on in Exile when I first played it.
Well, funnily enough, Amateria was the one I took the longest on.
Amateria was the one I did the quickest, actually.
Now, as you can see, we are standing in this thingy. And if we click on this, well, now we're standing in the thingy. There's lots of fruit in it. I wonder what happens if we pull on this. How very odd. Plants shouldn't bellow. Is... That bird's coming for us. Hang on! Well, I guess this isn't so bad. It's just kind of rickety. Kind of like a wooden roller coaster in a way. And you can see its big old foot. Just how big this bird is. It's huge. I'd say it's roughly about the size of a human being.
I would say it's bigger than that.
Good point. It's got pretty eggs, too. Yeah, look at it. Pretty big. I was confused. What are you doing in my food? Oh well. And that just about does it for Edanna. There's a very specific way we have to look so we can get down, and it's this way. Whee! And there is the third of the 3 codes we need to get into Narayan.
Edanna definitely has the simplest way of displaying the code.
Oh yes. So now we have that. I guess Edanna really is the quickest if you know what you're doing. And don't get lost.
The only one doesn't really have any, like, puzzles where you have to write information down.
Well, you don't really have to write any information down for Edanna, but you do for all the other ages, just because it's so tricky. And picky and mechanical, and this isn't. So, let's go back to Jananin. Farewell, Edanna. Please don't freeze. It froze mid-link. That's very strange. Well, I guess when your Jananin book has been sitting there for 20 years, it's not very reliable. I mean, it's supposed to be elements and everything. And now we are back. And we can put this into the code machine. It'll read it. And we can hear Savidro's final message. Oh boy. Atris?
You've done well, my sons. But there's still one task ahead of you. The linking book you see here connects to an age called Narayan. It's a very delicate age. Civilization has emerged in response to the world's imbalances. It's also the first inhabited age I'm sending you to alone. But don't be afraid. The knowledge you've acquired here will show you the way in. Use it and see all that Narayan has to offer.
Well,
The only without Savedro in it.
yeah. My theory is he purposefully left that one little thing of Atris, that one little message, just to taunt Atris with what happened. Because his plan was originally to show Atris exactly what went on, which he did, and he did that by destroying certain things in the ages the way that Circe and Akanar destroyed his age. So by the time Atris would have been seeing this, he'd be like, oh my god, my ages have been destroyed. I've had to solve my own lesson in order to get my people back. And now he's taunting me with my own words. That's actually kind of a Jokerish thing to do if you think about it.
Most of the stuff Savedro did is kind of like that, though, I would think.
Yeah, mind games. Well, that just about wraps it up for the run-through of Edanna. Next time on Myst 3 Exile, we open the Narayan book and finally confront Savidro for the final time. So, signing off, this is Phantom Safety Pin and Jolteon. We will see you... Yep, we'll see you next time. Goodbye!